I was deeply moved on a recent trip to Russia. We were with a missionary couple there that is doing some incredible work, overseeing a number of teams that are reaching into the 88 unreached people groups of Russia, something we never think about really when we think about Russia. But as we were touring, as we were going around different areas, seeing the culture, interacting with the people, I noticed something about this gentleman. He would be talking to me just like I'm talking to you right now. And then all of a sudden he would be talking to God. Literally, he would move from talking to me to prayer. And it almost happened instinctively and naturally. He would see someone or he would see something around us that moved him deeply for the people. And he would just begin praying for it, right in the midst of having conversations with all of the rest of us. And initially, it's a little strange. It's a little odd. You might think this guy's a little off kilter, but it moved me deeply because he was that in tune with what was happening around him, and that in tune with the fact that unless God moved and intervened in this culture, in this situation, that nothing beautiful, nothing gospel was actually going to happen. And I thought about that in the context of my everyday life. You know, the first thing I do, my first instinct when things go wrong, when there's a problem, even at the office or in our business, is to run to my understanding, run to other people, look up articles on the internet for how we solve different problems. And usually prayer is something that cycles around maybe the next morning when I'm trying to have some devotional time. And I thought, man, what if we all were more like this gentleman, even in our workplaces, right? Where something hits us and there's a struggle, there's a conflict, there's a problem, and we literally move in and out of conversation with other people and conversation with the Lord that seamlessly. Because that's the kind of trust, that's the kind of dependence God wants us to have on Him, to humble ourselves that quickly and turn to Him for the answers before we begin trying to solve them on our own. So it was an incredibly moving thing. How do we incorporate prayer like that into our everyday lives, even the workplace, right? The struggles, the problems that we face. How do we talk to God with that kind of just natural response and dependence? That's a challenge for me, and I hope it's a challenge for you today too.